Here is a bike ride I took yesterday. Um, it Here's Apache Junction, Gold Canyon. This is 60. I live in Peralta Trails here, and started from my backyard. Um, right here, went down here, and then let's see. This is the way I came back. Went right here and down this way, and there's a gate right here. It's kind of interesting. I think it's part of the association, but there's a gate right here. There's a fence here. And at one time it was open. It had a chain, but there was no lock. Now it has a lock on it. Before it just had a zip tie on it. And because somebody mentioned they might cut the zip tie, somebody put a lock on it. So I'm not sure if it's part of the association. It does say right here, it does say there's a trail that goes down this way. Well, there's a trail that goes down this way too. This has a fence and it is locked, and it goes down this trail here, and I'll show you in a minute the way I came on that trail back. Anyway, I started from the backyard here, went down. Like I mentioned before, this is all developed here. So if you see me going around here kind of weird, there is kind of a trail, there's a green here. They're really, right here, they're really doing huge construction work. There was a big holding pond right here, and I think it's to catch all this water that's coming down here, but this has all been plowed under here. And I've talked to a couple neighbors here on, this is Sleepy Hollow, couple of neighbors here, and they're not too excited. There's supposed to be a road that goes through here, but they've really plowed everything down right up to the back of the Cloud View properties. So anyway, I came down here, came to, this is Wahoo's, and then went up Kings Ranch Road. Now I've done this previously, different hikes and bike rides, but this is the one I did yesterday. It was about, how big was it? It was about, let's see, it was about 11.5 miles or so. Go up here and came down. Now, I wanted to avoid the dust and cars coming off of 77, so I cut over. There might be a different way to cut than I did, and I'll show you in a minute as we fly it. But there might be a different way to get across there. I'd like to come right down and go, in fact, go right to here. And I think there is a way to get through here. Anyway, let's take a look and see what I've done before I fly it. Here's one way that I went. I went all the way down. This is Kings Ranch Road, but I went past that through Mountain Brook, and then went up Don Donnelly and came over, and then went up to Hieroglyphics Trail here and came down. Now right here, this is part of, well, this part right here is part of Cougar, and it goes all the way up to Lost Gold Mine. I did right here previously go up to, I think that's the, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's the Vortex. Interesting place. It's not great biking area, but it's interesting. But this one, this time I went up here and then went through a wash here. Now, supposedly, at least on the map, it shows Cougar actually starts off of Kings Ranch Road and goes up here, and then goes up all the way up to Lost Gold Mine Trail, which is way up here. And but so this is technically part, well, they say it starts right here, but there's a gate here in this road you can't really get through. So I come through the wash here and come that way, and that's the way I got to here. And there's a gate here, and you can get through it. But I think the next time that I do this, just to avoid the dust on 77 on Peralta Road, what I'll do is I will come down this way, and I've done this before a little bit, to come down this way and then find the road here. You can come across here, and there's a road that goes down here, and you can actually take that road and then take this road. Now there's a fence here. It'd be nice if the association made a way to access here, but I take that road and then I'd go back here and then go here, and this way it would avoid all the dust on Peralta Road. Now here, one time I did it, I avoided some of it, but even here I, had a problem. So let's fly it, and let me show you one other area I've been first. Here he goes, boom. This way I've done it before as well, and went across this way and came up and cut down. So anyway, that gives you an idea of what I've done previously on it. So let's fly it. Again, it starts from my backyard. Starts right there. This is going up. And let's talk about the gate. That's the gate. As you can see, I was trying to hop over, and putting a bike over there is not trivial. I wish they'd open it up. Like I said, there is a trail sign here. It says there's a trail there, but it stops right there. And I wish there was a way to get through there. And also, this has all been developed through here. So anyway, let's continue to fly it. And this is a pretty decent trail along here. You get on this road here. Now I had to cut over here because they were doing the development right here, and they'd closed it off. They have had, they have a big holding pond right here, and I'm not sure if getting access to these power lines are going to be trivial, because it's not going to be the main road unless they do more than what they've done. But they've put a big holding pond here, so I had to go over this way. And let's continue to fly it. And then we get up here. This is where that dog was lost that I looked for previously, is up here. And so let's keep going. And this is pretty decent road through here, for biking anyway. Pretty decent. There is a gate back there, so you can't really take a four-wheel drive through it. You have to squeeze your bike through. There's Wahoo's, and then we went down Kings Ranch Road here, cut over. Nice sidewalk. This is pretty decent, even with multiple bikers on here and people walking. It's not too dangerous. There is on the side here, you can take this along here, and it's not too bad either. I've saw a couple people on bikes going up here. I'm going past the church and then turning it here around a little bit. Let's give me speed it up. There's the sheriff's office, and there's the church. Then we go up here a little farther, and looks like there's almost a road there, doesn't there? But I think this is blocked off, if I remember right. I think that's blocked off. And also it shows in hikearizona.com that actually Cougar actually starts here, but there's no way to get through here, and it's got private signs, and you don't want to do that. So I went through the wash. You have to come down this here, and you got to carry the bike here, or it's kind of steep. I didn't want to bike it. And then this is all sandy, and there is a bunch of rocks here, not very good, and right here, not very good for biking, so I had to hike it, as it were. Then it came up here, and then it's pretty decent, all the way from here, all the way up to the gate, which is right here, to the, and this gate, I guess if you had a And the people back here probably don't like it. That's why they've got the gate here. But if you had a SUV, and these people here probably could go back this way. And because the gate you could open for the, it's a wide gate here. It's not like the one down below where you can't get through any kind of vehicles at all. So anyway, let's continue to fly it. Yeah. So we went through here. Let's speed it up a bit to the gate. And this time I went up the hill here. You'll see where I went. I went actually up here. Now this is not super biking area right here. It's good if you've got a vehicle, off-road vehicle that can go up there, but it's not trivial going up there. What I did is I parked the bike here and walked up here and took a VR picture from here. Really beautiful up there. This is the highest point that I was at. It was right here. So gives you an idea where it was. Let's see if I can go back to the flying it. Probably not, huh? Okay. We're gonna have to fly very fast then. So we'll speed it up a bit here. I just wanted to show you that peak. And boom, boom, Wahoo's over, and back to the peak there. He says, as it gets right there. Okay, that's where we were, and very nice bike ride. I enjoyed it. The weather was nice. Wasn't too hot. Wasn't too cold. I started We started about 10 o'clock and finished about 3. That's not right. 5 hours, 10 miles, 2 miles an hour. No, I think it was earlier. I probably started about 11, I think, if I remember right. But it was about, what did I average? I think it was about 5 miles an hour. So 10 miles, 2 hours. So I probably started at 1 o'clock. Anyway, I don't want to go back and look. It'll get me off the area. Okay, so let's continue to fly it. And they came down the road here. Speed it up a bit. It's a pretty decent road. Good for biking. I cut over here. Now, I would hope, in fact, like I mentioned in the future, I'm going to come over here and then cut over here and then cut down this road here. And I'll go that road, and then I think there's a way to, right here there's a road here, but there's a fence here. This little section here is protected area. And so they have fence on both sides, and there's no really nice way for a guy on a bike to enter there. So anyway, I'd take this road and come down. I'd have to come back down this way and then get here and then be able to go across like I did previously. There is a gate right here, and you can take this up and then catch another road. This way it would prevent all of the problems on Peralta Road, this Peralta Road here, and just too much dust, too much vehicles, and so come down here. Nice, very nice, pleasant road here, and then come up here and come to Powerline Trail, and then come across and go back home. Let's finish it off. But anyway, that's the plan for the next time. Instead, I'll just go down that road instead of cutting up this way, and that's the way I probably should have gone, and do that. Anyway, hope you enjoy this and the pictures. I did see some cows, but a lot of cattle were out. I didn't take a whole bunch of pictures of them this time, but got a one you might enjoy. Anyway, then came back down the road. Here's where it was kind of dusty, and there's the ranch, and then come across here, and then cut over here. But that was, let's look at that a little bit. Here's the cattle guard right there. And, but I was on the wrong side of the fence here. There's a fence along here. And I went down this way. I probably should have gone down here and cut over, but I went down this way and then came this way and go back up here. This is okay, my mountain biking, but you know, I'm not a super mountain biker, as you guys probably know, and I walk a little bit, and that's why the slow rate. Anyway, let's finish her off, and next time I'll come right there and then get on this road and not have a problem, I think. In fact, I think I wouldn't have to be on this road here, but anyway, I got on this one and then went back down. I knew this one had done it before, so let's finish it off here. Nice road. I have seen in the past motorbikes on this, and also other Jeeps and that sort of thing. So we come up back here, then you get on this is where the Powerline trail is, and then come across there and then go down and go through the school and then back up to where I started. Just to give you an idea, it is 11 miles. How fast did I do it? Now that we're done, let's see how fast I did it. Boom, boom. Elevation profiles. Yeah, I averaged about 5.5 miles an hour. And that includes stopping time to take pictures and getting off the bike and drinking water. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the pictures, and thanks.